The reset didn't land. Cameras clicked, smiles flashed, but the mood stayed cool. The image rehab he wanted? Still out of reach. And that's where the story gets interesting, because the moment that was supposed to change everything only raised more questions. Rewind to London. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, flew in for a feel-good night tied to a cause he's backed for years. He supported WellChild for over a decade and has regularly appeared at its annual awards in London. The plan was simple: show up, show heart, shift headlines. For a minute, it almost worked. There was the playful bit everyone saw, a mock sword fight with a guest. Laughter, a light, human snapshot designed to travel fast. The picture did its job. It was shareable. It was warm. It hinted at a softer chapter. But then came the speech. He tried self-deprecating humor, yes, even a hairline joke, to loosen the room. The audience smiled, but the spark didn't stick. The quip skimmed the surface and floated away. The bigger narrative, the one about trust, legacy, and credibility, remained stubborn. Because rebuilding isn't about a single quippy line. It's about resonance. And that's the piece he still hasn't cracked. Meanwhile, the social media echo arrived. Meghan posted the smiling image with 2 hearts. Clean, safe, glossy. But no tag for the charity, no donation link, no short caption amplifying the event that brought him there. Observers noticed. The moment looked curated for aesthetics, not impact, and that changed the conversation within seconds. Here's the pivot. Rumors suggest Meghan has pared back her social media staff and is handling more posting herself. Reports claim the output has felt more improvised, pretty but not polished, and focused on personal branding over partnerships. If true, that matters. Because when your strategy is lifestyle, every post teaches the audience how to read you. And this post taught them to expect mood boards over mission, a quick reality check. Harry retains the Duke of Sussex title from 2018, but he stepped back as a working royal in 2020 and now walks a narrower line. Celebrity advocacy without the institutional halo. That puts extra pressure on execution. If you show up for a cause, the messaging has to be flawless. Name the charity. Link the page. Center the kids and families, not the couple. That's the playbook. Instead, the energy drifted toward brand positioning. Meghan's lifestyle push, teasers, tastings, and that glossy domestic vibe has been brewing since early 2024. Honey, preserves, tablescapes, the whole entertaining at-home palette. It's aspirational, sure, but it also makes her feed a shop window. And shop windows rarely feature other logos unless there's a deal. One industry voice put it bluntly. Reports claim the page is brand first, which means if there's no direct tie-in, promotion is unlikely. That's where the friction appears. Because if your partner is in London to lift a charity he's long supported, the most effective couple play is simple. Push the cause. Tag WellChild. Share a quote from his remarks. Drop a quiet line about what the event means to families. A small, factual caption could have flipped the tone. It didn't happen, and the silence read louder than the hearts. None of this means the night was wasted. The picture traveled. The charity still got coverage. People saw Harry engaging, smiling, trying. But the gap between intent and impact is still there. He wants to be seen as more than a headline. He wants the narrative to pivot from controversy to contribution. The trouble is, every small misread keeps the old storyline alive. And there's another thread. Reports claim Meghan has shared family-flavored clips before to prime interest in her culinary lifestyle concept. Think sun-splashed snippets and playful moments. Proof that when she wants a video to work, she knows how to package it. Which is why the charity post felt odd. The visual was lovely. The caption was empty. It was marketing without a mission. So the questions keep stacking. Is this a calculated brand boundary? No cross-promotion unless there's a formal agreement? Is it a bandwidth issue? Too few hands posting too much content too fast? Or is it simply a bet that images alone carry meaning? Because here's the twist. They don't. Not anymore. Audiences expect receipts, links, names, actions. They expect the what and the why, not just the vibe. Back to Harry. The goodwill is still there in pockets. His veteran's work has real roots. The WellChild connection is long-standing. When he stands beside families and listens, the room softens. You can feel it. But the public's patience for mixed messages is thin. One grand photo can't do the heavy lifting if the framing around it is fuzzy. And that's the choice in front of them. Keep the feed as a lifestyle showcase, and people will read every charitable moment as background decor. Shift the captions, add a link, a line, a statistic, and suddenly the brand looks generous, not just glossy. That move would cost nothing and change everything. There's also the optics of who benefits. When the takeaway becomes great picture, unclear purpose, the internet fills in the blanks. Some voices went further. Reports claim a source suggested the London logistics were cushioned by outside support. But those details remain unverified, and responsible commentary keeps them labeled as speculation. What's clear is simpler. The charity deserved a mention. The audience expected one. The moment passed without it. And here's the kicker. Not the tabloid kind, the strategic kind. The fastest way to rebuild narrative trust is to show you didn't fly in for a headline. You flew in for people. That belief is built in the caption, in the tag, in the link, and in the follow-through the next day. The sword fight smile gets them to stop scrolling. The charity tag gets them to click. Will they adjust? They could. A tighter cause-forward plan would look like this. Post the feel-good photo. Add 2 lines naming the event and its mission. Link to donate. Share one quote from a family, with permission. Then let lifestyle content breathe on a different day, not layered over a charity moment. Separate lanes, clearer signals. Because the audience isn't hostile so much as discerning. They can spot surface from substance at a glance. And while the hearts emoji was sweet, it wasn't the story. The story was the kids, the carers, the resilience on that stage, and the patron who showed up to champion them. So yes, the reset can still happen. But it won't be a one-night miracle. It'll be a series of precise choices that line up the picture with the purpose. Consequence first. Then the rewind, then the lesson learned. If the next post names the cause and points people toward it, the narrative inches forward. If not, the smile will keep trending, and the message will keep slipping through the cracks.